Alright guys, back to another episode of Master Sector Archives Raincoat. Last episode, we were doing the first hour of this mystery labyrinth to find out how the doctor died, but at the same time, we found out that the doctor's motive was actually to trick us, but it turns out he actually was killed by the hitman. Anyway. Culprit entered the lab before Amapal. Yes.
When I directed Amapal to go into the doctor's lab, he already had a knife stuck in him, which means he was murdered before Amapal entered the doctor's lab.
Your answer? Is correct!
So it was true.
Congratulations, Master! Would you like to double down?
What are you talking about? Anyway, let's keep going.
I guess it made much sense because the door took so long to open, and you only need like a very hard time window to like execute it before the field of view of Amapal's vision got in there.
Little by little, we're narrowing down when the culprit entered.
Yeah, but we still don't know how yet. It had to be between when we spoke to the doctor over the intercom and when Amapal entered his lab. During that time, the culprit entered the doctor's lab and murdered him.
So the most likely time would be when you went to borrow Amapal, Master. The culprit had to have entered the lab then.
But Fubuki waited at the front chamber while Desuhiko and I went to borrow Amapal.
They were waiting.
She said no one entered or left the lab.
Maybe they are already there to begin with, and they just wait for Amapal to, like, you know. We just have to see.
Huh? We're back on the original path.
Maybe you're supposed to try opening that door now.
I'm sure that from here on out, it's not just about when, but also how the culprit got in. Yuma, there's no need to push yourself if things get too hard.
No, I can do it. I'm going to solve it.
Alright, what answers do we have? Where was the culprit before the crime? In the ventilation, no?
This is a map of the critical lab.
So we have to determine where the culprit was before the murder.
We'll have to solve them one at a time. Let's start with this mystery.
If we know where the culprit was before they got in, this route will be clear too. Do you know where, Yuma?
So, okay. So there was like 3 layers of security. Obviously being the first layer being here. Second layer being the hallway. Well, first layer is this one. Second layer is the detoxified thing, where we send our Amapal in. And the third is the panels, where we have to solve the panels from here to here. And then and we have to open the door for the doc. So I'm thinking it could be the ventilation, no?
Here.
Right here in the hallway.
The culprit must have been here.
So it was like following us?
After the exchange on the intercom, given there was always a detective at the front chamber, when we went to borrow Amapal, the culprit had to have already made their way inside. But the airlock is the only location that isn't affected by the security system. There. The culprit had to be inside that decontamination device before committing the crime.
Inside the airlock.
By the way,
Yeah.
Alright, so we established that the culprit was already in the airlock beforehand.
I thought he was just hiding in there to avoid being spotted after the crime. So you think the culprit was in there before the crime too?
Before and after the
Yeah.
crime.
The culprit was waiting for their chance. But we had no idea when we sent Amapel into the airlock.
And from there, Yuma, you guided Amapel to the doctor's lab.
The culprit was like waiting
so
for us.
the culprit entered the doctor's lab before them? How would that be possible? Only Amapel could get past security, right?
Yeah, that's the next big question.
Maybe the culprit used another Amapal unit.
No, we established
No.
there was one
The researcher mentioned there
Amapal.
was only one functioning Amapel.
Which means the Amapel Yuma controlled was the only one that could get past security.
So the culprit must have taken advantage of Master's Amapal to get into the doctor's lab.
Yeah, that's the only way. But how did they use it? There's no solving the doctor's murder until we figure that out.
We were the ones doing it, no?
Well, I have an idea. Will you hear me out?
What is it?
How about giving up?
No, hell
I'm
no.
getting tired.
I refuse to give up.
Nope, motion denied. Another fork in the road? Such a complicated mystery labyrinth.
How did the culprit use Amapal?
Beyond each problem lies the truth. We're definitely getting closer to the heart of this mystery.
As a shield, no? Like if it probably was following our Amapal.
What do you mean, use Amapal as a shield?
Amapal is supposed to be sturdy enough to withstand an elephant stepping on it, right? The culprit may have used Amapal as a shield against the security system.
So, the culprit followed behind Amapel to avoid the toxic gas and explosions?
It's very likely.
I get it! You're so smart, Master!
Really? I don't think so.
Hey! Master just showed off how smart and logical he is.
Oh, what the fuck? It's Amapal! Ah!
Master wasn't smart after all!
We gotta solve the crime!
Come on, take it from the top!
Toxic gas can be bypassed with Amapal. Yes? Yes! Wait! No?
Yeah! Even if Amapal itself is fine, it wouldn't be able to protect the culprit from the toxic gas.
High voltage shocks can be bypassed with Amapal, yes? Yes!
It's gonna crush us!
No? Oh, it's no. No. Oh yeah. The voltage itself.
Even though Amapal is sturdy, it couldn't withstand the high
Oh, I
voltage
was being
shock from the
stupid, sorry.
panel chamber.
I was being very stupid. So the culprit was, if Amapal failed, we had.
Which means it'd be impossible to use Amapal to protect yourself.
You're only realizing this now. At this rate, you'll be a grandpa before you stop being a rookie.
Perhaps you will improve in the next...
Really?
I'm trying my best in this life.
It wasn't as a shield? I'm curious. Niter? As a weapon or shield? Really, it's neither, huh? Okay.
Do you think neither is really the right answer?
Given the process of elimination, that must be it.
So, oh, it's because voltage wouldn't count as a shield, because if it were to fail,
Amapal's hands
then
aren't
yeah.
designed to hold anything, so it couldn't use the knife to murder the doctor. Which means Amapal wasn't the murder weapon,
it was the guide.
and the culprit couldn't have used it as a shield.
Because if the voltage...
It can't
yeah.
neutralize the toxic gas, and the high voltage shock would destroy it.
Okay.
So then, how did the culprit use Amapal?
I think we'll find out if we continue down this path.
God damn it.
That was the wrong answer! Come on, Master!
If all the bad things to happen, I would just fucking die.
Huh? We're...
We've been here before. It looks like we've been brought back.
But the door we opened earlier is closed again. Why's that?
Yeah, I wonder why.
Where was the culprit before the crime?
Huh? Even the question is the same. Does that mean we gotta do it all over?
Well, the logic is still sound. There's no other hiding spot for the culprit besides the airlock.
So you wanna choose the same answer and keep going?
Wait, what's not the airlock?
If you do, you'll just repeat the whole process again.
So it's not the airlock.
We'll just be brought back here if we can't figure out how did the culprit use Amapal. And I refuse to walk any more than I have to.
Hey, don't sit down!
What should I do?
Stand up! Stand up right now!
Stop it. Leave me alone.
If you want me to leave you alone, then help my useless master out!
Says the person that's already useless and floating.
Fine. Just one thing then. We're back at... Where was the culprit before the crime? Because you're stuck at... How did the culprit use Amapal? With that in mind, these two questions are connected.
Connected?
Yeah.
Both the culprit's location and how Amapal was used?
But this is off record, by the way. Don't try to like backseat or anything like that. I like to try to solve it by myself. It's fun if the blind experience happens to get as much wrong as possible to like literally like be able to solve this case. Like with any Danganronpa game. Like I was not gonna backseat my way to like beat the game. I'm just gonna solve it myself. And I'm just gonna figure it out myself no matter how hard it was, because it was definitely hard, but anyway.
Help him out more! More!
Shinigami backseat gamer.
The culprit was hiding in the airlock, where you also left the robot, right? At that moment, only the culprit and Amapal were there. So maybe the culprit did something.
The culprit did something to Amapal?
What? Really?
Clues are always there, right under your nose. It's a detective's job to notice them. Did you notice anything strange back then? Any tiny detail? Try to remember.
Something strange.
Okay.
Hey, now that you mention it, back then...
Oh hey, the screen lit up. So this is what Amapal sees.
Huh?
It's like the cockpit of a mecha.
Whoa, what was that?
Did it break already? I thought it was state of the art.
That's that. Oh, I did not notice there was a. Wait, what?
No, it's alright. It's stabilized. There was a moment when the camera stopped functioning while I was controlling Amapal.
Something is wrong.
It returned to normal pretty quick, but maybe...
I did not. I thought that was just a function. Because it was a prototype. But now, that small static is actually important.
See? I told you it was right under your nose. You don't need any additional help from me, right?
That was a clue to help solve this mystery?
Actually, everything in this world is a key to solving mysteries.
Riddler!
You just haven't noticed.
That's what the Riddler would say. God damn it!
Perhaps there is more you're overlooking. Was there anything else unusual?
Something unusual. Something I missed.
Anything else? It's not like Amapel's camera showed the culprit.
Wait, that's it!
Huh?
Now that I think about it, wasn't that strange? The culprit must have gotten ahead of Amapel, but why didn't they ever show up on the camera? If the culprit went past Amapel to enter the doctor's lab, they would have been spotted for sure.
Now that you mention it.
But nobody showed up on camera. How did the culprit manage to pull that off? How can you move from the airlock to the doctor's lab without appearing even once on Amapel's camera?
Huh.
Hey, aren't you just adding another mystery?
No,
No.
we're getting somewhere.
All the pieces are here.
Huh?
Yuma, the mysteries you face now can be solved with a single answer.
A single answer?
Sheesh. I talk too much.
How did the culprit? Why didn't the culprit appear on camera?
One mystery after another! What did you do now? It's a Pandora's box of mystery!
Let's stay calm and think about it. There's plenty of time.
Or
I think I know what question.
I'll keep reading while you wrap things up.
Remember what he said, Master. All it takes is one answer to solve these mysteries. Use those weak brain cells of yours and think!
Culprit's location. Amapel's usage. Its malfunction. Why didn't the culprit appear on camera? All this can be solved with just one answer?
Inside Amapel. Well, it's not. Oh, it's not behind. Wait, no way! No way! That's insane! That's insane! Okay, never mind. On top of him! No! Okay, my first two deductions were wrong. No way! On top of the head? Transportation. Dead battery. No. Okay, that's wrong. I have to start over? No fucking way. No way. The culprit jumped to it? On it? They were on top of the head!
Got it! The culprit rode on Amapel's head, using it as a method of transportation.
No way! Really?
The door opened!
They were on top. The culprit was already on top while we were transporting it.
With every open door, it will be harder for you to turn back.
Wouldn't that mean the voltage
sure
would have been a
you wanna
problem
keep
for
going?
Amapel? No? I guess not.
Absolutely. I will find the truth no matter what. This is for the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Hey, you said the culprit rode on top of Amapel.
No fucking way.
What did you mean by that?
Literally what I said. The culprit rode Amapel and used it to get through.
He was on top the whole time and we didn't notice.
After we left Amapal in the airlock, the culprit came out of the decontamination device.
The timing was that. Yeah.
Then they jumped on Amapal's head. The disruption in the footage was from the impact.
Bruh.
Insane.
The timing of that.
Is it? I think it's fairly reasonable. Amapal can withstand up to 100 kilograms of weight. So, someone riding on it shouldn't affect its functionality.
The shoe print on Amapal's head wasn't caused by someone kicking it.
Oh, okay.
It was left there from the culprit hopping on and off.
After that, the culprit simply rode on it as it moved toward the doctor's
We
lab.
didn't notice it at the time, too.
By doing so, the culprit was able to evade the camera and remain hidden as they made their way through the lab.
You're right. If it's true, then it does solve all of the previous mysteries. Imagining the culprit riding on a robot makes me laugh.
The fact we were stuck
you-
on this option.
Have you not realized it? You're still missing something. One major mystery remains.
Oh no.
What's with that huge sigh?
One last answer.
The greatest mystery of this case should appear soon. Just the thought of it gets me feeling down.
This case's greatest mystery?
The galaxy brain of mine is like, wow, this is 5-head. The culprit was smart. Holy
This is
shit.
the panel chamber.
That means the doctor's lab is just beyond it. If we can get through here, we'll reach the goal, yeah?
When did the culprit get off of Amapal?
Is this the greatest mystery you mentioned?
Not exactly what I was envisioning.
Well, this is the mystery to be solved, so let's clear it out.
Beats me.
Maybe possibly get into the room ahead of us. Before opening the door, right? No? Oh, I'm not thinking. I thought he was like, when did the culprit get off of Amapal? While opening the door. When we did our button.
The culprit murdered the doctor before Amapal entered the room. Which means the culprit had to have gotten ahead of Amapal at some point. It was when the door first opened. At that moment, the culprit snuck into the doctor's room.
Yeah, when the doors were slowly opening, just like this. That's when the culprit took their chance.
They had a small time window after we opened the door. And they had to do it quick.
Right. The moment there was enough space for a person to slip through, the culprit hopped off and went inside.
Like this?
That is like galaxy brain. Literal galaxy brain of thinking about the culprit's methods is insane. Oh, another death match.
We still haven't reached the goal. I thought we could get into the doc's lab now.
Is this a joke to you? Your deduction is full of holes.
Huh.
If this is a joke, it's not very funny.
Master, you know what to do.
Alright.
Of course.
I'll take your garbage deduction and toss it in the trash. I am the saint of Kanai Ward, protecting it from filth like you!
Alright, another death match. Fubuki's forte, Amapal's design. Sturdy and has many features. The ends of bars were shaped for safety. It cannot move or... Okay, there we go.
Culprit hopped off Amapal as the door opened, then slipped through the gap in the door. Had That's impossible even for Fink the Slaughter Artist! Think about it. If Amapal's line of sight changed just a bit, the camera would have caught it.
Not really.
No one would do something so risky.
Yeah, it'd be so risky. But that's why the culprit did it.
The crime would have been exposed. The culprit must be really lucky.
I wouldn't say lucky.
What? Did they use some sort of special power?
Right.
Amapal's camera had been running, would have seen the culprit. Obviously, that didn't happen. Would they really have used such a risky method to get in?
No.
How was the camera even working? That may be the first thing you might need to confirm.
The culprit hopped off Amapal as the door opened.
Then slip through the gap in the door. That's impossible even for Fink the Slaughter Artist!
Yeah.
The culprit hopped off Amapal as the door opened.
No, it's not that
Then slip through
one.
the gap in the door. That's impossible even for Fink the Slaughter Artist! Think about it.
Ow!
If Amapal's
It ran
line
out!
of sight changed just a bit, the camera would have caught it.
Ow!
No one would do something so risky. The crime would have been exposed. The culprit must be really lucky.
No!
That's right.
The culprit hopped off
Is it really? It's not this one. It's definitely not that one.
Amapal
as the door opened.
then slipped through the gap in the
Door.
That's impossible even for Fink the Slaughter Artist.
Think about it.
I need to stop
Amapal's
doing
line
that.
of sight changed just a bit, the camera would have caught it. No one would do something so risky.
Wait, is it really that one?
The crime would have been exposed. The culprit must...
Be really lucky.
What? Did they use some sort of special power?
Okay, it is definitely the first one. I'm getting the right track of that.
The culprit hopped off Amapal as the door.
Opened,
It was the first statement.
then slipped through the gap in the door. That's impossible even for Fink the Slaughter Artist.
Fuck! I didn't mean to. Oh my god. I'm getting stuff wrong, am
The
I?
culprit hopped
Off
off
Amapal.
as the door opened. Then slipped through the gap in the door. That's impossible even for Fink the Slaughter Artist! Think
About it.
if Amapal's
His line of sight changed just a bit.
That's wrong.
Through this mystery.
The line of sight wouldn't matter because the functions wouldn't, like, would not be used.
Amapal is designed so that when its hand is stretched out, it won't execute any other inputs.
Okay, I was just being
That's
stupid.
why when it was pressing the
Stan.
button for the door, the culprit didn't show up on the camera.
You little maggots. Don't get so full of yourselves. You're not getting out of here alive.
I get it. So Amapal couldn't move while the door was opening. That's when the culprit took their chance.
Since the door opens outward, it's possible to take advantage of the blind spot it creates. That's how the culprit managed to stay outside the camera's view as they entered the doctor's room.
So it's an elaborate murder that took advantage of Amapal's design, and even the direction the door opens. Whoever planned this must have really wanted the doctor dead. I guess you can call it an obsession. How scary. Just like this passageway. Where will it take us? Perhaps a suite with the culprit's obsession on full display. A room of nightmares.
Knock it off with the weird soliloquies. Let's go.
You're really going?
Huh?
Oh no. Again?
With this thing!
Oh Mo, like not again.
Hey, Yuma. When the culprit entered the doctor's room while the door was open,
Huh? Yeah?
at the time, the doctor was in the room, right?
Yeah? No? You would have a small window to kill the doctor. 3 times too.
If the door opened and an intruder entered, how could the doctor not have noticed?
Oh shit.
So what if he did notice? It's not a big deal.
No, this is a big deal. Because the door opens super slow.
Yes, it is. If he had noticed an intruder, the doctor would have turned to face him.
Exactly.
Which means he wouldn't have been stabbed in the back.
That piece of trash is right. Your logic is flawed.
Fuck, how did it happen?
Hey, what are you, on the Phantom side now?
No, like, we're getting on track, but we just need to figure out how it was executed.
Listen to my incredible words of wisdom. Your crappy deduction is worth less than shit! Everything you do is a fucking mistake!
The amount of swearing on this is insane.
Damn it! Your deduction is inconsistent. It's full of inconsistencies.
Oh,
Your
no.
logic. Even if the doctor could be stabbed, it wouldn't be from behind.
Ow!
That's all impossible!
So it's that one. Okay, good.
Your deduction is inconsistent.
It's full of inconsistencies! By your logic, even if the doctor could be stabbed, it wouldn't be from behind.
Why didn't I not repel it? This is all stupid. Alright, I'm gonna use this.
Damn it!
Your deduction is inconsistent.
Damn it.
It's full of inconsistencies. By your logic, even if the doctor could be stabbed,
It
wouldn't be from behind.
My plane doesn't hold up!
Repel.
No, the culprit did stab the doctor in the back. That's how the body was discovered.
That's why I'm saying your deduction is inconsistent.
Alright,
By
prove it
your
then.
logic, the doctor couldn't have been murdered in that way!
Alright, let's see. I think the slaughter artist
The
is
culprit.
Dr. Weska. Oh, he had a hearing issue? Is this the thing?
Very quickly entered the lab. But the doctor was in the room at the time, right?
He had hearing issues, that's why.
There's no way he missed an intruder. Running is noisy.
Yes, it's noisy.
So Weska would have heard and turned to face the culprit. And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back. Unless you think the doctor was asleep. Is there any trace of him being drugged?
No.
Even if he didn't look back from his desk, he would have heard someone coming!
No, that's a contradiction. Damn it. Alright.
Hey, get
If there
it.
was a noise, he would have looked towards it and seen the culprit. Assuming he knows, it would have been weird for him to keep his back turned.
Maybe.
So did the doctor not notice the intruder? Be a good idea to check solution keys what we know about the doctor.
The culprit quickly entered the lab. But the doctor was in the room at the time, right?
All of this is true.
There's no way he missed an intruder. Running is noisy. So Wesker would have heard and turned to face the culprit.
And his chest would have been stabbed, not his back. Unless you think the doctor was asleep. Is there any trace of him being drugged? Even if he didn't look back from his desk, he would have heard someone.
One coming.
No, he wouldn't, because he has hearing issues.
Wait, the doctor had trouble hearing. That's why he didn't notice the intruder.
Now you're spouting nonsense. Say whatever you want.
I
It
mean,
won't save you.
could that be an excuse that
There's
he
a
couldn't hear the
gaping hole
door?
in your logic. And there's no way you're gonna fill it at this rate because you, more than anyone else, you're the one refusing to see the truth right before your eyes.
Huh.
What? I refuse to see the truth?
Could it be someone we know?
Vivius said the same thing. But
It's strange, don't you think? Isn't it about time you noticed that something's off?
Something
here?
is wrong. Like, who? We don't know who the name is of wanting to kill. It's Fink, the slaughterhouse, but like, there has to be an actual name, no?
You've solved many mysteries up to now,
Yeah.
yet none of them are directly connected to the culprit's identity.
Who do you think who did it, though?
That's because the culprit is the hitman.
Just because he's the hitman doesn't mean that it's actually true. No, just doesn't mean the identity is truly called the hitman.
If that's the case, why haven't you reaped the hitman's soul? And that would end the
Fuck.
labyrinth.
Who is it? Who is
It's
it?
not that easy. The culprit will fight back unless we solve all the mysteries first.
Who is the name? We don't know who's the name.
Hang on. What are you getting at?
In my eyes, the reason a single mystery hasn't been directly connected to the culprit is because of Yuma's reluctance. It's pushing away the mysteries that lead to the
So
culprit.
the culprit could be someone we already know and we refuse to say who it is?
huh?
Subconsciously, you're closing your eyes to the truth. That's why you haven't touched on the hole in your reasoning.
Who is it?
What hole?
That it might be... There might be a...
Whatever, that's enough. Just ignore this guy and keep going.
Could be someone we know, but... Will we truly convict him?
Hey!
Fuck, it's someone we know. Who is it? If it's some... We're gonna
Yuma.
deny that truth if it's someone we know.
Yuma,
Jeez, go away!
you know what I'm talking about, don't you? The huge hole in this investigation.
What are you...
Someone we know.
Just ignore him.
Let's review your deduction, shall we?
Shinigami, you're not being useful
The
right
culprit
now.
took advantage of Amapau's locked position
Yeah?
and entered the lab.
Yeah, that's what we
And
gathered.
before the robot entered the room, that person stabbed the doctor from behind.
Yeah?
However, they bumped into Amapau while escaping, causing it to fall over.
Uh-huh.
That was obviously a mistake, but since it wasn't captured on video, they were able to avoid detection. After that, the culprit went inside the decontamination device in the airlock to hide from you.
That's correct. So what's the hole in my deduction?
It's before all of that. It remains the case's greatest mystery.
Which is?
How did the culprit get past security?
What?
You're talking about
Already
the
told you that.
no, the toxic room, right?
The culprit rode on top of Amapal as Master controlled it and was taken all the way to the doctor's lab.
But if someone was riding on it, how did they get past the high voltage shocks in the panel
Yeah, that's the
chamber?
flaw.
Oh,
Yeah, how would they survive if Amapal failed and we used Fubuki's forte?
This is the end for you! You have nowhere left to go!
oh, come on! Why now?
I won't let you maggots ruin the peace
It's
of
those
Kanai
small
Ward!
details that matter on like how the executed plan would work, regardless if it was right or wrong.
As the king of Amaterasu Corporation and the guardian of Kanai Ward, I will stop you here and now!
Perhaps this too is an obsession. Why does he insist on covering up the truth?
Wait, no. Could it have been Makoto? No, I don't want to believe it's Makoto Kagutsuchi. Because he was also trying to get into the doctor's room.
Tell me, what will you do, Yuma?
No, I'll fight. Whether it's subconscious or not, I won't look away from the truth. I'll find the truth no matter what. This is for the Chief and everyone at the Nocturnal Detective Agency.
Like, Makoto would know the ins and outs of this place would make sense.
Good luck! You'll never find it. You'll scurry around this labyrinth forever, like blind mice. You'll rot away in here, looking for an answer that will never come!
My god, I don't know. Oh, man. Alright, we're gonna see what he has to say. Ghost form trait, security lock, Fubuki's forte. Fuck, we are... Last time I was here before, it was 90 days ago.
Keep playing with your shit deductions. You still haven't solved the greatest mystery! How did the culprit get past the security?
Yeah, that's the... Oh, shit.
The critical lab security system was always live.
Yeah, that's true.
There was no way to reach the doctor. The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit.
Exactly.
That security system? No living human can breach it. Don't tell me the culprit is a robot.
Fuck. These are good contradictions, but which one do we break? Break through the panel chamber. Had Amapal with us to save the security system. Who knows anything weird at the time? Think hard.
That's right.
Keep playing with your shit deductions. You still haven't solved the greatest mystery. How did the culprit get past the security? The critical lab security system was always live.
No? It's not always live. Fuck. My god, it's so hard. It just got more harder.
Keep playing with your shit deductions. You still haven't solved the greatest mystery. How did the culprit get past the security? The critical lab security system was always live.
There was no way to reach the doctor. The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit. That security system? No living human can breach it.
No? Fuck. No living human.
right.
Maybe.
Keep playing.
Fuck. No. No, 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 no. But no, there's no way. There's no fucking way. I refuse to believe it's this one. Fuck.
With your shit deductions. You still haven't solved the greatest mystery.
I think I'm using the wrong solution key.
Oh, did the
Okay, there we go.
culprit get past
I
the
hate switch
security?
controls.
The critical lab security system was always live. There was no way to reach the doctor. The panel chamber shocks would have fried the culprit. That security system? No living human can breach it.
Except for us, because we can use Fubuki's forte. Something else. Huh? Is he dead? Huh.
A human could get past the panel chamber by using Fubuki's forte. In fact, that's how we got past the panels. The high voltage shocks kept destroying Amapel, but we reversed time every time that happened.
Correct. So whenever it was struck by the current, you went back in time. But while that was occurring, the culprit, a human, was riding on top of Amapel. That person was burnt to a crisp every time you failed.
Yeah.
But
Oh no. Oh no.
Which means you killed the culprit over and over again.
Is that what we did?
Vivia,
If only you had chosen to remain ignorant, I would have walked beside you in silence.
So we kept killing the culprit, but we kept using Fubuki's forte to, like, prevent it from happening.
But if you intend to seek
Wait,
the
what?
truth, then I must stand in your way.
Vivia?
what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Vivia?
He's going to betray you, Master.
Betray me?
It's up to you, Yuma. This is your final chance to save the world you believe in. What are you going to do? It's time to decide your past and your future.
Why, Vivia?
Vivia. Is there something you know that we don't? Huh? He doesn't have a mystery phantom, but I'm trying to figure something out. Vivia? Oh my god. This is the first time we're actually gonna face someone who's... $30 minutes. Electrical eyewitness. It could be this one.
Let me ask you. How did the culprit bypass the toxic gas chamber?
Yeah, the toxic gas.
Impossible to avoid the gas.
Yeah, that's true. It's impossible.
The culprit would surely die.
Yeah.
You should already know this, right?
It's true.
This is a special trait.
30 minutes.
The gas can see through even a gas mask.
True.
No ability can nullify its toxicity.
Oh, that's
Once
why.
it hits you, you're done for.
That's what. That is the biggest flaw. The toxic gas chamber.
Die before reaching Weska. No one can get past the gas chamber.
Oh my god. He's right. The gas chamber.
Right.
Get around the gas. Culprit definitely made it through the toxic gas chamber. Is there actually to avoid the gas? What could it be?
Let me.
Fuck. Is it really the toxic gas properties?
He asked you.
It is the toxic gas.
How did
That he's
the culprit
refuting.
bypass the toxic gas chamber? It's impossible to avoid the gas.
Yeah.
culprit would surely die.
No? Surely die. Gas is feared. There's no contradiction in that statement, yeah? Good reason to look back. Takes 30 minutes to kill someone.
How did the culprit bypass the toxic gas chamber? It's impossible to avoid the gas. The culprit would surely die. You should already know this, right? The gas is a special trait. The gas can see through even a gas mask.
That's true. That's true.
No ability can nullify its toxicity.
Fuck! Which is it? I don't know. Oh no.
Say,
Fuck. 30 minutes? Wait, they could have lived for 30 minutes?
Let me ask you,
Who died it? Wait, who could be alive for 30 minutes?
how did the culprit bypass the toxic gas chamber?
Fucking A. Fucking A.
It's impossible to avoid the gas.
Fuck. I don't know. I really don't know.
say,
That's right.
Fuck.
Let me ask.
Is it? I'm gonna try the last one. I'm gonna try the last one. If it doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to switch my
It's
solution key.
impossible to avoid the gas.
Yes, it's impossible with the gas.
The culprit would surely die.
You should already know this, right? The gas is a special trait. The gas can see through even a gas mask.
That's true. Yeah.
No ability can nullify its toxicity.
No ability as well.
Once it hits you, you're done for.
Yeah.
You die before reaching Weska.
this is the truth.
Shit. No way. Someone could have died in 30 minutes. Oh my god. No. No. There's only one person I know who would die.
If you pass through the toxic
my
gas,
God.
you'll die. But you'll have 30 minutes before it kills
Oh
you.
my god. I think I know who it
Which means
is.
You could survive for 30 minutes.
30 minutes is all you need, and then you...
What? Don't tell me.
There are no gas masks here that can block this toxic gas. And no fortes that can nullify it.
No way. But why?
There's only one way you could get through it.
There's one person that could do it.
You do nothing. You endure it in hopes of Amapal taking you
They-
to the next room.
So, you just die. Like, the culprit knew that if you go into the tox, you just die.
Then the culprit didn't do anything to counteract it and just passed through the toxic gas?
The culprit would sacrifice themselves just to kill the doctor.
It's the only explanation that makes sense. This is the truth. I can't believe it.
Yeah, I think I know who it is.
If the culprit really did just endure the toxic gas,
Then they...
Yeah.
the culprit,
It's that person.
the culprit is...
It appears you finally glimpsed the truth.
No fucking way! So the culprit knew they would be sacrificing themselves.
Well, how does it feel to have your world shatter before your eyes? Isn't this what you wanted?
Why?
What's he talking about?
Someone we know.
Yomi's mystery phantom and Fifia are both right.
No fucking way.
Subconsciously, I didn't want to know the truth.
But there could be only one possible person that died recently too.
Up until now, the Mystery Labyrinth was withholding the mysteries that led to the culprit. And that's because...
I am mind
it's a
blown right now.
reflection
Holy
of
shit.
My own reluctance.
What's wrong? Do you know who the culprit is?
We know who it is, but why?
The hitman.
No, it's not the hitman.
The truth is worthless.
Oh, what the fuck?
Nothing has less value in this isolated, rainy city. No one wants the truth. Not even you! Now, rot away and die right here! No one will get in my way! Kai Lord, Amaterasu! They both belong to me!
Fuck! No way! It's truly that person! Oh my god, it's like the Nagito case all over again! My goodness!
If the culprit carried out the crime like you deduced, then they should be dead from the toxic gas.
Yeah,
But no one at the scene has died from poisoning. If you can understand that much, then what are you still doing here?
You're right that no one in that lab died from that toxic gas.
but there's one person that died recently.
But that was part of the culprit's plan from the beginning.
They knew that they were gonna risk everything just to kill that person.
They planned to distort the facts of their death.
Yuma, are you sure you want to face the truth?
We have to. This is the biggest twist.
Your world will fall apart. The world that you believed in.
Your deduction is wrong. Don't disturb the peace. It's not even worth debating. Is this the best you can do to refute it? Just give up and die!
My god. I'm a pal. The hitman.
With this, I'll expose the truth.
Fake it using the hitman.
The culprit misrepresented their death by using the hitman. The culprit realized their plan would be exposed if someone in the lab died from toxic gas, so they used the hitman to cover up their own death.
There's one person that the hitman targeted.
Use the hitman?
Meaning, the hitman wasn't hired to assassinate the doctor. They were hired to cover up the culprit's death by toxic gas.
Huh? The hitman's target was the culprit? Not the doctor?
No fucking way! I can't believe it! This is the Nagito case all over again.
But the doctor was stabbed by the knife with the inscribed F. Doesn't that belong to the hitman?
All you would need is a similar knife.
Yeah.
The story of Fink the slaughter artist using a knife inscribed with the letter F is well known.
I think Fink cooperated with the culprit and set up this deal to make it look like the person got killed by Fink.
Nah, we leave it alone until we receive further orders. Did you see the knife stuck in his back? It's the one that Fink the slaughter artist uses, right?
Oh my goodness,
heard
this
about his
is
knives
such a
inscribed
cruel
with the letter
case!
So it was all a ruse? The real culprit made it look like the hitman did it?
This is better than case number 2, aka the school case.
Stop. Stop, 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 stop! You useless garbage! To hell with detectives and the truth! I won't let you have your way in my city! There is no real culprit! Dr. Wesker was killed by the hitman!
Huh? What's going on? Who's the real culprit?
The real culprit.
You have to name the culprit.
The real culprit is...
The time has finally come. It's time for you to acknowledge what you've known all along. If the tiny crack spreads any further, the mirror
No
will
way!
shatter,
I have to.
exposing the chaos
I have
of
to.
the real world.
I have to. There's no other way.
Knowing this, will you still expose the truth then? Show me your conviction.
The clues pointing to the identity of the hitman's target. I know. I've known all along.
Now, expose
Damn
the
it!
truth.
Damn it!
If you want to burn the world down.
The culprit who killed Dr. Huesca is this photo right here. Fuck! No fucking way.
The bloodstains photo found in the hallway near the lab. There was a person pictured with a woman. That was the hitman's target. The real culprit behind this case. The blood obscured the person's face, but I know who it is.
Damn it. Why? Just why?
It could only be one person. It could only be...
How do you know? That person in the photo is the hitman's target. And who is...
It's...
No! Stop! Don't you dare say another word! No one wants the truth!
I don't understand, but good luck, Master. I'm always by your side, haunting you.
His life is full of betrayals. Yomi, Yako, and the hitman. I want to say C, but the right answer is gonna be it's the only answer. Damn it! No!
Damn it!
This fucking game toys with your emotions every time. Huh?
Chief. Yako.